If you have ever woken up at 3 a.m. feeling like someone was watching you, you are not crazy, you are not alone, and this might be the reason why. Because in 2025, people all over the world are seeing the same shadow figure. Faceless, motionless, uninvited. A kid in Brazil drew it, a woman in Japan filmed it, a man in Chicago won't sleep without the lights on anymore, and it always shows up at the same time, between 3 and 4 a.m., the devil's hour. So what is this thing? Stick around, because the deeper we go, the more real it becomes. The name isn't new. Shadow people have crept into folklore for decades. They are described the same way: black silhouettes, usually human shaped, sometimes with hats. They don't speak, they just watch. Most sightings happen between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., the notorious devil's hour. Some say they vanished when you blink, others claim they get closer. Here's the weird part. In 2025, sightings have spiked by over 230% across TikTok, Reddit, local news, you name it. Psychologists chalk it up to sleep paralysis. But how do you write off what happens next? I remembered the cold, like breathe against my neck. That's Sarah from Idaho. She told she felt something every night for a week. Then one morning, she gaps awake, blanket pulled over her face, tight, not by her, by something else. Then there's Mark, firefighter, London. It was 3:13 a.m. I was half awake. I saw it, standing at the foot of my bed. No face, no shape, just darkness. I tried to scream. Nothing came out. And they are not alone. Right now, on Discord servers, anonymous forums, subreddits, you will find them. Audio confessions, midnight voice notes, late night messages that say one thing: it was there and I still can't explain it. Because the scariest part, it's not what you see, it's what you feel. So what are these things? Let's talk theories. Some make sense, others not so much, but every single one will make you think twice before turning off your bedroom light. Doctors will tell you it's just your brain waking up before your body. The hallucinations are harmless. Okay, sure, but riddle me this. Why are people across the world seeing the exact same figure? The hat man, the tall shadow, and the one that leans in just before you can scream. That's not a one-off glitch, that's a pattern. Now here's where it gets wild. Some paranormal researchers and even fringe scientists believe shadow people are watchers, entities slipping through thin spots in reality, like cracks in the wall of our world. Crazy, right? But guess who also explored this? The CIA. Look it up. The Stargate Project. They ran experiments on remote viewing, alternate dimensions, and shadowy figures that appear during altered states. Still think it's all nonsense? Here's the skeptic's favorite. It's a mass delusion caused by TikTok and Reddit. A collective hallucination. Okay, then explain this. Kids in isolated villages with no internet access have drawn the same hat-wearing man decades before the internet even existed. This isn't just a trend, it's something older, something primal, and we are all just catching up. And now the darkest theory. Some religious circles believe shadow people are demons. not the Hollywood kind, but ancient parasites feeding off trauma, fear, and anxiety. You are stressed, you are tired, you are alone, and suddenly you are not. Some say they are not just watching, they are choosing. Each of these theories comes with a terrifying possibility. The real question is, which one do you believe? Comment down below. And more importantly, which one do they want you to believe? Imagine it's 3:33 a.m. again. Your room is pitch black. Your heart hammers. Something is in the room. You freeze. You don't see it yet, but you feel it. Then you sense movements. The shadows shift. It stands, watching. It knows you are awake. Here's what people swear by. Keep a small light on. Total darkness seems to invite it. Avoid mirrors at night. Some say reflections open the doorway, also called the vortex. Don't stare at the corner. Looking gives it permission to stay. Protective rituals, salt, prayers, white sage, whatever you believe in. But truth? There's no silver bullet, because shadow people aren't ghosts. They are something else. Shadow people show up in myths across cultures and centuries, but in 2025, they are everywhere. Whether they are sleep demons, beings between dimensions, or something darker, we don't know. But one thing's certain. They don't forget, they don't leave, and they always come back. So if you ever feel watched or hear something shift at 3 a.m., don't shrug it off, because by the time you see it, it's already too close. Have you seen one? Share your story below. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want more stories that don't make sense but feel all too real.